The I pay my mortgage challenge. Ladies, what are you doing? I'm seeing so many of these challenges, and it's kind of funny. But let me let me just talk to the men for a second. And I don't feel like I need to. I just want to talk to the men. But you know, this whole 50-50 thing, I don't even know what that's about. I don't even before we get into this, let's just like, subscribe, and please continue to support the channel. I appreciate it. Like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. But first off, 50-50 is crazy to me. One, you want to establish the rules of relationship earlier on. In my opinion, and this is not, I'm not saying that my opinion is gospel here, but what I am saying is, like, as men, you want to be the financial responsibility of a household, and I'm being sexist here, falls on you. It just does. I don't know how else to tell you. And if you're not with that, I suggest you just stand down. But for those of us who, leave the house every day and we go to a job and we out here trying to get it, and then after that job, we out here trying to hustle, like, you know what I'm saying? 50-50 don't even make sense to me. Like, I want it all. I'm taking it all. Just because I'm built like that, though. I know there's a lot of men today that aren't built like that. And so you have these challenges that these women are doing, and I've seen some guys just fall apart, just break down. Tell them they overspent and they don't got it this month to put on a mortgage and this and that, and they just like, well, maybe you need to get an overtime job, put in some overtime hours. That's that's crazy. I don't know. Maybe it's different, but I was always taught that you handle the lion's share of the responsibility. It doesn't mean that a woman can't help, because they do. Any good woman does. Especially there's times where you don't have it, and there's times where you just need someone to kind of carry you a little bit. That's okay. But for the most of us, like, I don't know. There's a lot of men on there. Shout out to the brothers who was actually like stepping up to the plate and making it happen, which is what I'm used to. So a lot of men out there handling business, take care of the family, securing their financial needs, and not just while you're here, but like one guy said, in death you're still taken care of. And I made a video talking about, it's called Die Right. Didn't get a lot of views, and maybe it wasn't the best content, but the whole purpose of that video was to have people start thinking about what life looks like without them here, particularly to the men and women. But those are conversations that you need to be had, and it's stuff you need to be thinking about. Everyone should have a life insurance policy worth 10 times the amount of your income, your salary. And so when you're out of here, your family can survive, And my philosophy has always been, personally, like, I want to out-earn my policy. Just because at that point you can decide whether or not if you even need it. Some people continue on with it, some people don't. But y'all got to get out of this 50-50 deal. That's crazy. It's going to tear your relationship up. Women look for security. They look for stability. They want to make sure that their babies have a roof over their head, and you don't play with that, and that's something that you don't want to gamble with, you don't want to play with, but that's the man's responsibility, in my opinion. I'm not going to talk about the woman's responsibility because I am not a woman, but as far as men, we should hold it down in the house, period. My wife looked at me and tried to do that, like, oh, I don't have, I said, stop. Just knock it off. I pay the rent and the mortgage because we have we're Right now I'm renting until I can buy a place, but I do own a place. You know, both those things have to be taken care of. So it's like I don't even play that. And it's not to say like, you know, I've always been in this position, but I've always worked to be in this position, and I'm not even done yet. You know, am I where I want to be? Nope. I still got goals. I still got dreams. I gotta hit. But no, you. I don't know what, and this isn't all men, but there are a lot of men out there who would rather be on the video game than actually like holding it down. And my advice to you is shut that game off and figure out how to invest this money and get this money out here. I'd rather be sleeping in my car than to have a woman taking care of me. And maybe that's my pride, and I don't know if it's healthy or not, but I'm okay with it. I've always been like that. Maybe it's my Leo in me, but I can't have it. Yeah. There's look at it. My brain is fighting. I can't even talk. That's how bad it is. I don't know. You can't have a woman taking care of you, man. Can't do it. Not me. I'll sleep in my car and go to work and put the hours in and figure it out before I have a woman take care of me. Oh, can do. And like I said, it's all pride, and I don't care. But yeah, come on, man. Real ones step up to the plate, and there are a lot of real ones out there, a lot of real brothers doing it. And respect to you. And you know, that's not to say we don't all have our time where we falling on hard times, or you know, you do need a lot of extra help. That's okay. I'm not here to shame you for that. I'm not even here to shame you if you can't hold it all on your own. Not everyone is blessed to have that, to make that kind of money, which I do understand that. But my point is, are you willing to, or you have the mentality to go out there and figure it out? That's what I'm saying. Like, and it may take time. That's okay. As long as you're working your plan. Like, every man needs to have a plan. Work that plan and figure it out. Don't worry about women. I tell this to my nephew. I said, look, man, you know, you playing football and stuff like that. Don't worry about that. Figure out how to make money. Women will come. And that's not to say women are gold diggers or anything like that. Although we do know that, yes, they are. Some of them are. But by and large, women look for security. It's in their genetic makeup. You know what I mean? They want a secure place, a safe place. You know, when we were having our kids, the nurse was educating us and saying, like, you know, your body, a woman's body, if they feel like they're heightened or in danger, just think about, you know, Impala or something like that on the Serengeti, and, you know, there's danger. Their body will clench up and it won't give birth yet. And they'll find a safe place to do that. And they'll sit there. And once it's safe and their body relaxes, then the baby will come. It's just as women have a safety glands, you know. And when that's jeopardized, they just, you know. So, and like the saying says, no money, no honey. But anyway, enough of that. Please like, subscribe, and tune in for more. Take care, you guys.